One of the books that says that Christopher Columbus crossed from east to west.
There's a book that says that?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of that book?
No. And as he was going through
the straits,
he says that the rock of Gibraltar was at his left.
Oh, was at the left?
At the left. Okay, that means he had the rock.
So that means
that must have been a canal.
So that sounds like as if it was an island then.
It sounds like.
Wow.
And I don't know the name. I don't remember.
Oh man, if you could remember the name of that book,
no.
I would love to buy it because that's evidence.
Yeah.
That's evidence that Gibraltar exists as an island. They did make pins for the 2019 Island Games, so let's see what they got. Oh my God. You guys made these?
We made this. I made this. And
you've been here since a kid then?
Yeah, I was born over here.
And you've always, throughout your lifetime, have you heard people refer to Gibraltar as an island?
Yeah, many times.
Many times. Yeah. Have you ever heard anyone refer to Gibraltar as an island? They think it's an island?
Yeah.
Yes. How many times?
Many times.
Many times. So that's my investigation. Hey guys, look at that. Look at this. I just found an antique store right here. I'm gonna try and look for some residue here. They got some old vintage stuff from Gibraltar, it seems, over here. I got these Gibraltar postcards, perhaps, pictures and stuff. Let me see if anyone works here. Hello, anybody work here? Hello? I was wondering if you have anything that says or refers to Gibraltar as an island.
Actually, an island is a peninsula.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a peninsula, but I'm looking for anything that actually refers to it as an island. By any chance, have anything that says that it refers to it as an island? It's written island on it or something that you think
what
of?
I've got is a model of the rock.
You got a model of a rock.
Yeah.
But anything in particular, like maybe there's a photo that says the island on it.
You won't get anything that says an island because it's not.
It's not an island. No, I know. But have you ever heard in yourself? Oh, this one. Wow, it looks like an island there.
See?
Wow, look at that, guys.
And the airport is not done.
The airport's not there.
Yeah, haven't been built.
Why is the airport not there?
Because the actual casting it's before 1930.
So this was made in 1930?
The actual casting, the actual mold.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because the airport was done.
So that's the only thing that you can think of that depicts the Gibraltar as an island?
Yeah.
Wow, there's no text that you can think of in old photos, postcards that says island? No.
No, there's no. I mean, that would be lying. So
yeah.
Nobody's gonna put it on.
Have you ever heard anyone refer to Gibraltar as an island by any chance?
Tourist.
In your lifetime?
Tourist.
So you have?
Yeah. And when the frontier was closed, it was referred
to as an island. Wow, I'm trying to do a documentary and find evidence. There's people that come from a parallel universe where Gibraltar is an island. And they remember learning and seeing it on maps as an island separated by lots of water.
Well, they say, or we've read about, there was a canal that goes from western to east. More or less like a
river.
A little canal river.
A little river to the north
that's
of the rock.
No, that's not. There's a paragraph in one of the books that says that Christopher Columbus crossed from east to west.
There's a book that says that?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of that book?
No. And as he was going through
the straits,
he says that the rock of Gibraltar was at his left.
Oh, was at the left?
At the left. Okay, that means he was going from east
so that means
to west.
To the left, that the rock was on the south.
No.
Yeah.
He was running from the west, from the east to the west. That means down the north, he had the rock.
So that means
that must have been a canal.
So that sounds like as if it was an island then.
It sounds like.
Wow.
And I don't know the name. I don't remember.
Oh man, if you could remember the name of that book,
no.
I would love to buy it because that's evidence.
Yeah.
That's evidence that Gibraltar exists as an island.
Unless you Google it or find it out somewhere.
Wow. I just came from the Treasury Bank and I purchased a whole bunch of island games coins. Yeah. Have you heard of the island games? Yeah. Do you ever wonder why they host the island games when they're not an island? When you guys are not an island here?
No. The frontier opened in I ran. The Frontier opened in 1985, I believe.
Yeah.
Previous to that, it was 16 years closed. So they used to say it was an island, but really there was land between Spain and, and Gibraltar.
Wow. Wow, man. If you could remember that name of that book, oh, I would love to buy it. I have a bunch of evidence from 1977 describing Gibraltar as an island. Do you want to look at it? It's a bunch of evidence.
Not now.
And it's antique. It's antique as well. So I believe these are worth a lot of money. So
I got a bit of time this afternoon.
Oh, so okay. You're busy.
I mean, see, I'm busy at the moment, and I'm gonna have lunch in a minute.
Sorry about that.
But from 2:30 onwards, I'm here.
2:30 and onwards.
And I go
Perfect. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll be back at 2:30.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Very good.
I'm here at Melbros. I believe this is the Indian store that the lady at the Treasury Department was talking about, and we're gonna see if they have any island game coins. They say she said that this is a shop that purchases coins from them. So let's see what they have. You guys buy this from the Treasury Department, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent me here to see if you have any specific coins that I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the island games. You have any island games coins? From either 1995.
Doing these?
Oh yes, these are some of them. But do you? Oh, which one is this one? Is this the 20 pence?
20 pence.
Ooh, how many of these do you have? The 20 pence. This is the last one?
This is how I sell.
Wow, this is the last one then. This is all you have
At
left?
the moment, yeah.
Do you have any more island games? Or is this is all that's left?
Yeah.
This is all the remaining. How about from 1995? This is 2019. How you have 1995 ones?
I'm not too.
All right, so the lady is currently checking for me if they have any island game stamps from 1995 or 2019. Let's see if she has. Hopefully we'll strike gold. Oh, I think I see them right there. Yep, that looks like an island game. Wow.
3 stamps, so $8.95.
Wow. How much is this all you have left? Everything?
No, I might have more. I'm not too sure. But what we are selling is these 3 stamps for $8.95.
Three stamps for $8.95 as a set.
Yeah, that's a set.
Wow. So each set is $8.95. So that's like maybe 50 pounds I'm looking at right there.
Well, if you want so many.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, so we purchased. We found some island games. 1995 island game stamps. I'm gonna purchase 2 sets for $8.95 each. This is like gold for me, and yeah, I'm excited this lady has some, and she only has 120 pence island game
In a set.
in a set. And I'm not interested in the other coins. I'm just specifically interested in the island games, the ones that says island, but I'll think about it. You have heard many people refer to as an island. Yeah. So this lady just said that, yes, she hears the same thing. I speak to everyone around here, and they all think that Gibraltar is an island, and then you end up having to correct them because it's not an island, it's a peninsula. Yeah, so I'm doing an investigation for my documentary on YouTube, where Gibraltar actually exists as an island in a parallel universe, in another dimension. You know about parallel universes?
No.
Dimensions?
No.
Well, like another time. So I'm here at the other shop that the lady at the Treasury Department recommended, Benzican, right behind me. They have a whole bunch of antique stuff and coins, I guess, for collectors. We're gonna go ahead and take a look inside, see what we can find. Hi sir, how are you? So I came to this little souvenir shop. I asked the gentleman if they have any island games or anything that refers to an island. They did make pins for the 2019 island game, so let's see what they got. Oh my God. You guys made these?
We made this. I made this and also a soft toy. I don't have I didn't keep a soft toy at all for our own reference, which I wish.
Wow. Do you have any more of these? Or is this the last one?
I've got one. Well, look, if you want it, you can have it.
I'll buy it. Yeah, hell yeah. If you have more.
I don't have any more. No,
So this is the last
I sold
one.
all of them. I made like 3,000 for them. I just kept
Wow,
2 or 3 samples
3,000.
for
And
us.
you sold 2,999 of them.
Yeah, to them. They ordered. That was a special order for.
Who
for
bought
the
it
island.
from you? Do you know?
The Island Game Association. Of Gibraltar.
Is there an office for that?
No, there isn't. That was just set up in the 2019.
So they probably gave it out.
The year before, that was set up in 2018, but it was a lot of preparation.
So-
Imagine there was so many people visiting,
Yeah.
athletes as well as families, so they had to really. There was a lot of logistics.
So they purchased it off you, and I imagine that they
merchandise.
yeah.
There were other suppliers as well, but what we made, our business made was the soft toy.
Yeah.
Made a lovely dolphin. You know?
Wow.
Which unfortunately I didn't keep on any sample.
Oh,
I should have
man.
kept one. And then what did we make also? The pins, yeah.
The pin. So you made that, and
3,000 pins.
wow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm sure they gave it out to the attendees.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, guys, look at this. I found a freaking Island Games pin. I'm buying this. Look at this.
This one, no?
For my reference, I don't have any more left.
Oh my God.
Let me have
How
a
much?
quick look,
How
wait.
much would you offer me for those two extra ones?
No, it's not the question. I just want to keep these. Look, this was an original sample. I don't remember which size we made. I think we made in the end a bigger one.
Yeah.
'Cause I made a sample of a
Oh,
little one.
so this is only one size. You have a different size.
No, there's a
you made.
size. Originally we thought this, but I don't know which one in the end we made 3,000 of.
Wow.
Because I made 2 versions to see which one. Because this one, the writing was very small.
Wow.
This one a bit bigger. Let me have a look and see if I have it. Are those, I need,
Sure.
I want to keep these.
The guy in the back is searching for more. See if he has any more Island Games pins, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to rummage through, but I doubt very much because I'm looking and I
wow.
don't have.
So this-
But if you give me your details, I can let you know. Maybe
Sure,
attached
yeah.
to the Moroccan.
Moroccan. They're attached
You
to
know?
Africa, basically.
That's right. That's right.
But my main investigation here is Gibraltar.
Right.
And there's a reason why they host the Island Games.
Yeah.
It's because in a parallel universe,
Yeah.
another reality which we cannot see,
Yeah.
Gibraltar is actually an island.
That's right. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
in one way. It is. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not physically
Yeah.
an island, but yeah. And for many years,
Yeah.
my teenage years, since I was a kid until I was like 1981. So 1982, this was completely blocked out.
Oh, you've been here since a kid then?
Yeah, I was born over here.
And you've always, throughout your lifetime, have you heard people refer to Gibraltar as an island?
Yeah, many times.
Many times.
Yeah,
You
not
ever-
locally, but
Yeah. Do you ever,
people from abroad
do you ever wonder?
say-
Do you ever wonder why when it's not an island?
Yeah, but I can understand. I mean, like we were living like an island those years, you know, because we couldn't
Yeah.
even. You see, Spain.
Yeah.
Because at that time there was a dictatorship in Spain, right? So,
Yeah.
Franco. So he decided to close the border completely.
Mm.
But not only completely, it was even the phone lines were cut off.
Wow.
There used to be a ferry link from Gibraltar to Algeciras.
Algeciras.
Yeah, that's the very big
The west of the bay.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So there used to be a daily ferry, you can cut that off completely.
Wow.
So the only way you could go to Spain was take a ferry to Morocco and then get another ferry from Morocco to Algeciras. That was the
Wow.
only way, you know.
Because the La Linea was completely shut off.
Completely.
Wow.
The 2 gates. If you go to the border, you'll
Yeah.
see 2 gates there, the black
And what
gate.
was the reason why it was completely shut off?
Because that was Franco's way of trying to basically create a siege here to try and pressurize Gibraltar to become part of Spain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for many years, his main dialogue was, as regards to Gibraltar, that Gibraltar belongs to Spain. Gibraltar was stolen by the British from Spain.
Yeah.
But it's a treaty that's Gibraltar subject to a
Yeah.
treaty that was signed.
Isn't it strange? I find it strange that Spain was not able to conquer this small piece of land, even though they were able to conquer Ceuta.
Yeah, but they're all historical
Yeah.
reasons. I mean, the reason Gibraltar was Spanish, but
Yeah.
it was ceded to the British in perpetuity because the king.
Why was this piece of land so important to the
British?
To the British? Why?
Because this is actually a very strategically. And remember, at that time there was no no airplane, so everything was by sea. So the British had a very powerful navy, probably the most powerful navy in the world.
Yeah.
And for them, Gibraltar was like the gateway to the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Or from the Mediterranean to ours.
Yeah.
So imagine this is a very strategic, very important point.
Yeah.
To go through.
But
the
I mean,
Mediterranean.
but I believe like the same could be said about Ceuta. It's like right there. It's almost like the same thing, but on the other side.
That's right, yes. So Spain, they have Ceuta, but Spain acquired Ceuta before the Kingdom of Morocco was actually formed. So they have a historical reason why they can say they can keep Ceuta.
Wow.
Even though it is like a colony, but they don't call that a colony.
Yeah.
They said Gibraltar is a colony and they should be given back. But Spain, Ceuta does not have to be ceded back to Morocco because Morocco wasn't even a kingdom.
A country. It only became independent in the 1950s, I believe. A few decades ago.
Well, no, but it's more, so you have to read into the history of that.
Yeah.
But Ceuta was another part of Spain. It was annexed by Spain.
Yeah.
And Malaysia.
And that was centuries ago.
Yes, that's right.
You're right. So it's I did investigation work on research on that.
Yeah.
And I find that strange as well. You know how Moroccans think that is their territory when Spain has owned it for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So that's very strange.
And who do you know in Ceuta? You know people there?
Nobody. Will be going there to do part of my investigation for YouTube.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got
For my
a good
documentary.
friend there,
Oh.
he speaks English. I mean, he's mainly Spanish. You speak Spanish?
Yeah, I speak both. I speak English really good.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've got if you want, I'll give you his name and number. He's a very, very nice guy.
Sure.
His name is Suresh. My name is Ramesh.
Ramesh, I got your business card.
Yeah. So, if you want, I can pass you his details and you can contact him and I'll let you know also. I'm going to let him know that he was there.
Sure. He has a shop or something, or maybe he could give me a tour.
Yeah, but I'm sure he could. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be willing to.
Yeah.
Because he.
Oh my God, you guys. So, I was just walking in there casually, just hoping I'd find something. And this guy from this store actually had Island Games pins. Island Game pins. This is amazing residue. We exchanged our contacts. He believes he has more pins of these, and he only made 3,000 of these, and he had 3 left. I purchased 1, and man, I'm just so happy to get this. Means a lot to me, this little thing right here. So I'm gonna add this to my Island Games collection. Since I am near currently, I went off course and decided to visit other places. I'm going to visit the Gibraltar 2019 Island office, which appears on Google Maps. Hopefully try and speak to someone there about the Island Games and why Gibraltar is hosting it when it's not an island. So I believe I have reached it. There's a sign here that says Gibraltar 2019 Island Games. I'm gonna try and see if there's anyone in here. Hello? Okay, just came up to the 2nd floor and I see the sign here, National Island Games 18 kitchen. This is so strange. Hello? Oh, look at this sign here. Gibraltar 2019 Island Games. Hello? Panel. Fire exit only. Okay. I'm knocking on doors. Does not appear that anybody is here. Very strange how this whole place, all the doors are open and it's completely empty. I don't know why they would leave this facility or this office building for the Gibraltar Island Games 2019. Why would they leave it open for anybody just to walk in. I came, I saw, I conquered. I didn't really conquer anything, but this was the building for the 2019 Island Games, which I was supposed to come to. I was going to come. I ended up not coming to Gibraltar in 2019. I wish I had come. Anyways, I think right now my next thing would be to visit a street called Island. The street is called Island, and then from there I think I'll try and visit the Gibraltar Museum and the Garrison Library. Try to look for more residue. All right, guys, change of plans. Since the Island Street is a little bit far from where I was, the Garrison Library is closer. Let's see if they're open. I don't even know what to ring. Just gonna ring all of them. Just passing by the Gibraltar Art Gallery. I tried going to the Garrison Library, but no one answers, so just trying to figure out what else to do. Probably go to the Gibraltar Museum. But on my way there I saw this, and yeah, if you look at this painting, you would not know, if you did not know Gibraltar, you would think it's an island by this painting right here. Let me see if I can go inside. It's actually closed, the Gibraltar Art Gallery. I guess I'll make my way to the Gibraltar Museum. Alright, the museum's to the left. Let's go. Alright, looks like I'm here at the Gibraltar Museum. It's about 4:20. They close at 5:30. And I am just in time. They are open. Let's go check it out, you guys. Thank you for the introduction.
That's okay.
So I'm here doing a documentary for my YouTube channel.
That I would have to get authorization from upstairs. I don't think there's a problem, but normally we have to get permission.
Oh, well, I'm just doing, you know, I'm just going around asking people questions, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's not,
I don't want to get into trouble.
I only have one question, and that's it. It has nothing to do with the museum.
Okay.
The question is, have you ever heard anyone refer to Gibraltar as an island? They think it's an island?
Yeah.
Yes. How many times?
Many times.
Many times. So that's my investigation. There's another reality or parallel universe where Gibraltar actually exists as an island. Many of us have our consciousness have shifted to this new Earth where Gibraltar is actually a peninsula now, and it's connected to Spain. And many of us remember that Gibraltar was an island in the Mediterranean Sea, in between Spain and Morocco. And that's the reason you hear people referring to it as an island, because in a parallel universe, it actually is an island. And I have plenty of evidence with me. I brought books from 1970s, pictures from the 1930s, 1960s, describing Gibraltar as an island. There's another question I can ask you was, are you familiar with the Island Games?
Yes.
So Gibraltar hosted 1995 and 2019. Why is Gibraltar hosting the Island Games when it's not an island?
That I would have to seek. Just bear with me a minute.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
I'm here for 2 weeks.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
The best bet,
Yeah.
I've spoken to Tyson, the best bet if you send, you can send an email and they will get back to you as soon as they can, because obviously they just have to clear it, and at the moment they haven't got anybody who will actually spend those 10 minutes with you already.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So I spoke to the gentleman at the library. He listened to my case about Gibraltar being an island. I told him all about it, and he gave me some suggestions there, as you can see on the paper, of places that I might be interested in looking at, which is the Garrison Library, which I tried earlier. Nobody was there. I'm going to try tomorrow. And then I got to email somebody at that museum. I got to send them an email so I can meet with somebody to ask, you know, Gibraltar Island related questions. And then he told me that I should go to a place called Convent Place, which is a government building, and I should speak to the deaf Deputy Chief Minister, which his name is Dr. Joseph Garcia, someone from the government regarding Gibraltar Island questions. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Actually, it's probably late. I'm pretty sure they're closed. I just left the government building here on Main Street at the Convent 6, I believe, and I asked to speak to Dr. Joseph Garcia. I am told that he is not currently here in the country, but that he'll be here tomorrow sometime around noon. So I told the gentleman, the security guards there, that I'll check back tomorrow, hopefully around that time. Guys, so I just stopped by where I was earlier at the souvenir shop, where the gentleman gave me the Gibraltar Island Games pin with the dolphin on it. I came back to buy some souvenirs for some relatives, and what was interesting was I told the Filipino lady where I was planning to visit. I was planning to visit Ceuta and Melilla, and it's so crazy because she kept saying, I'm like, can I rent the car to Ceuta and drive to Morocco? Will they let me exit the border? And she kept saying, oh no, you have to take the ferry. You have to take the ferry. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Because Ceuta borders Morocco. And she was like, no, you have to take the ferry. I'm like, from where to where? What are you talking about? She's like, you have to take the ferry from Ceuta to Morocco. And I was like, wait, hold up. Wait, so hold on, do you think Ceuta's an island? And she's like, yeah, it's an island. So then I showed her the map, and then she was like, oh, it's not an island. I'm like, wait, but hold on, you thought it was an island? And she's like, yeah, I thought it was an island. That was so strange. And then we were talking about Melilla, right? Because she had referred to it as an island before we talked about Ceuta, before I showed it to her on the map. And then she was like, you know, she said something about, you know, the other island, which is Melilla. I'm like, wait, well, hold on, we're getting there. So then she, you know, but I'm like, after the Ceuta, after I show her that it's not an island, but I'm like, hold up, but you thought Melilla is an island, right? She's like, yeah, it's an island. Then I showed it to her on the map. She's like, it was like she was shocking. She was shocked that it was not an island. Like, shit, it's not an island? She's like, oh, wait. Yeah, it actually does border Morocco. So it's as if she corrected herself, and I don't know. It was strange, guys. And she literally thought Ceuta and Melilla were islands. And I wonder how many other people out here think Ceuta and Melilla are islands. So I am currently here at what's called the Landport Tunnel, and this is the place where I was at earlier in the morning, where the gentleman outside this small tunnel had told me that this parking lot here, all of this area over here, used to be water. And as you can see where I am now, I'm almost, this is a lot of, so all this was water. It's very hard to believe, but I believe these walls right here might be residue. It looks like this might have been a seawall. So as you know, those signs I showed earlier, where it says this was the only way into Gibraltar. Just find it hard to believe that all this was water. I believe that is residue. That is evidence of this being an island. For some reason, in this reality, this land goes all the way north, which is the direction I'm looking right now, and connects to Spain. And that is the rock. Yeah, so these walls are very interesting. Hopefully I'll get to speak to Pete Jackson, which is a well-known Gibraltar historian here, sometime this week. He just responded to me on WhatsApp and told me I think we could either meet up on Friday or Saturday, and I haven't yet decided. I'm gonna decide maybe later today and then write to him, let him know when we can arrange an appointment to chat. So I only walked down the parking lot a few blocks, and this whole a lot of the buildings around here are called Laguna. People here will refer to this area as a lagoon area. You know, all this was underwater. That is what we are told to believe. It's as if it's the reality. The universe is trying to hide the Mandela effect and make it seem as if there was a lagoon here, so that way there can be an excuse as to why people thought it was an island. And the excuse that would be used is to say that, you know, this area was all underwater, it was a lagoon, and therefore it gave the appearance of an island, but it's never been an island. So it's about 6 p.m. now. I've decided to go back to the hotel, get a little rest. I've been walking since about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 hours now, just walking around Gibraltar, specifically the main street. So I think tomorrow I'll do a lot more exploring the island of Gibraltar. As you guys can see, it's a lot of people are going back home. They're leaving Gibraltar and they're going back to Spain. So a lot of people from Spain commute here in the morning. That guy says hello. A lot of people, you know, they commute in the morning to Gibraltar, to the island, and they come here to work, and then, you know, once it's late, they commute back to Spain. A lot of Spanish people. All right, about to cross the runway of the airport again. This sounds so crazy saying, like, crossing the runway of the airport. Name another place like this, guys. Name another airport which you could cross the runway. Very strange. I don't know why, but as I look down the runway, it looks as if there's water or some kind of reflection. It's very weird. Like right there, I think, to the left of this. You see that reflection right there? It's almost as if there's like a small mirage or something. And like I said this morning when I was crossing this, it's very windy. There we go. So as I was saying this morning, when we walked to it feels very windy here. Very windy. As if it feels like a sea breeze. So I don't know if the wind is, I don't know if you can hear it, but it feels like as if maybe the wind might be residue. It's like a blend of time and space where Gibraltar is actually an island, but you know, that's just a theory I have. I feel like a sea breeze is the sea as I'm crossing it. Very windy for no reason. On the land here, it feels like a sea breeze, and I feel like I almost see a mirage down that runway as well. Guys, I just left the passport control. I'm currently on the side of Spain. I'm back in Spain. La Línea de Concepción, otherwise known as also known as, I think, Andalusia, I believe, not too sure. Heading back to the hotel now, and my passport is filled with Spain stamps now. Every time you pass through this border, you gotta show your passport and get a stamp. So my passport will have so many Spain stamps on it because I'm literally going to be crossing this border for a couple more days, at least until before I head to Ceuta and Melilla. And that ends it, guys. Here I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. I'll post a video. That was today's journey. I'm tired. It's about 18:30 now, and heading back to the hotel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.